As you rest there, just beginning to relax. Perhaps you can even find yourself noticing how each place you go has its own quiet rhythm, a gentle ebb and flow, like the soft breeze moving through tall grass on a spring afternoon. There's something comforting in the way the grass simply bends, yielding to the breeze without resistance, never fearing which way it's pushed. And for now, just allow yourself to settle into a position that feels most natural. And you can begin to notice how even the smallest, most familiar sensations, your breathing, the support beneath you, can gently grab your attention and allow it to drift inwards as easily as grass flows with the wind. And as the world carries on outside, you can allow each breath to guide you deeper, as though the breeze becomes a thread weaving its way through golden fields of grass. With each inhale, you feel the softness of that movement, and with each exhale, there's a sense of sinking a little further into the support beneath you. And the mind can sway too, with its own ebb and flow, its own back and forth, drifting on the rhythm of curiosity. And maybe you can notice the ease in which thoughts come and go, like watching the wind sculpt patterns through the field, never the same twice, yet always natural. And just imagine now walking through that endless field where every blade of grass dances to its own tune, some standing tall, others gracefully bending as the wind passes through. There's no right or wrong way for the grass to respond. There's simply movement and response. And as you stroll through, you might pause and look down. Perhaps you spot a blade that leans unexpectedly, and for a moment you wonder if it's out of place. And yet in stepping back, you notice how the entire landscape comes alive from all its differences and different directions. And you can see how appreciating variety gives strength and beauty to this field. And within yourself, the same dance is happening. Thoughts drift in, questions arise. What if I'm mistaken? What if I step a little differently? And it's interesting to realize that in nature, mistakes are just another form of movement, another way the wind encourages growth and adaptation. And what if, rather than fearing being wrong, some part of you could welcome curiosity about where these breezes of experience might carry you. And what if, like that grass, you allow yourself to bend without breaking, embracing new perspectives simply as shifts in direction? And you might notice that there's a quiet comfort in realizing that no one expects every blade of grass to face the same way. And perhaps you can give yourself permission to experience learning as a playful exploration. Each misstep becomes an opening, a curiosity about what lies just beyond. And you know, some people discover as they journey further into that field that the richest discoveries emerge from trying pathways no one else has walked. A gentle question can float in. How much more interesting does life become when you let go of needing to be right all the time? Of course, there's a part of you that knows mistakes are not failures. They're invitations to expand, to test new breezes, perhaps even laugh softly when the wind changes suddenly. And as that field continues its gentle dance with the wind, you may begin to trust that your unique way of responding is just as natural as those shifting grasses. And inside you can notice a new willingness to explore ideas, to speak up, to be willing to be wrong, confident that growth comes from movement, not from being solid, not from being rigid. People learn to walk by wobbling, by failing, just as the meadow grows by bending to each season's winds. And as the light begins to shift over this landscape, you may sense a calm wisdom settling in, an understanding that freedom lives in accepting uncertainty, a recognition that being wrong at times means you're involved, alive, open. And you'll find that each new day is a fresh wind, another chance to discover how being gentle with yourself allows curiosity and confidence to grow together. And now, with a sense of gentle groundedness, you can start to bring your awareness back to the room you're in. Perhaps noticing the air on your skin, the support beneath you. You can take a deeper breath and feel the energy returning through your limbs, your fingers flexing, your toes moving, your eyes ready to open when it feels just right. And as you shift back from that field to the present moment, you can carry that sense of playful curiosity forwards into the rest of your day, knowing you can return to this space whenever you wish. And in the days ahead, some part of you will naturally begin to notice opportunities to approach being wrong in gentler, more curious ways. You may find yourself welcoming questions and uncertainty as sources of growth, letting all patterns soften just a little more each time, opening you to confidence and calm in surprising moments. Thank you for joining me today. It's remarkable the progress you make even in these small, quiet explorations. And if you found this session helpful, you can return to it whenever you wish. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.